Hi, this is LiteGD, and today I'm going to teach you the basics of Geometry Dash Level Editor. Let's get started. So, basically, as a reference, I'm going to use the default block. In the Build tab, you can place block, and then you can go to the Edit tab. The Edit tab allows you to select block, select some, delete block. Then you can use a swipe on the build to place a couple blocks everywhere at the same time. Then you can use the rotate option, although it doesn't work on certain block, but on certain stuff like spikes or saw blades or anything, it works. Then we have free move, which allows you to free move it, and snap, which works on the block. It snaps it to the next grid location, like where the grid is. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you should do in a level is to select the background. I like that one, so let's go for it. Next up, you want to choose a song. Now, all the songs are pretty good, but it's your choice. But I'm personally going to go for blast processing, probably. Okay, so now we have a cube around, but there is no obstacle or anything, so you can place a spike and see what the cube does. It jumps over. Then you can add multiple spikes, like 2 in a row. The limit is 3 spikes in a row. This is how far a player can jump. Then we have the block, which you can safely land on, but when you collide into it, you die. So you can then place a spike afterward, or add multiple obstacle afterward. Like that, yeah. So if you want to do a staircase, you have to place it at 3 blocks interval. This is really important because this is how far a player can jump, which is also the same reason why you can do a triple spike maximum. 3 block wide maximum. Then I'm going to place a platform, so you need to go down, as you can see. But the player can just jump over and miss the platform, as you can see. So to avoid that, all we're going to do is we want the player so that if he jumps, he will die. So we're going to add a spike with a block on top, just to be sure that the player doesn't cheese our level or anything. So after you're done with that, you can build platforms like those, and then place spikes at the end of them. You can even use some special block, like those, which have no hitboxes, and this serves as decoration. You can use them inside of structures like those to make your structure look more beautiful. So you can even add another platform based off the first platform you built, like in this example. I'm also going to be adding another spike structure, but this one doesn't really make any sense. It's just to make it look beautiful. Next up, I'm going to do so that once the player is done jumping over a spike, he will jump on the block. And then the player will have to jump again, but not another time because he will die to the spike. Then a staircase down. This level is relatively easy because it's the first tutorial, but the later we're going to get into the series, the harder it's going to get. And just like that, we'll put a spike at the end because, well, we're evil. Okay, so we're done with the basic layout. I think it's time to enhance it a little bit, if you know what I mean. We can use these blocks. On small pillar like those, we can replace 1 or 2 blocks with it to make it look more beautiful, like it's actually connecting to something. Don't use them on the structures though, because those look cool without it. So once we're completely finished with switching them, we can go to this tab and select the chain. You can place them in this on top of the block and the spike, like that, because it just looks more beautiful. Then you can use the half spike to add in place the player can't actually go. This just make it look a little more beautiful in my opinion, but at this point it's your choice. So as you can see, there are a lot of different variants of the block. There are some of them that are meant for corner, some of them are meant for flat part, and some of them that are meant for a lot more, like the node box. But we're going to be focusing on that one. And we're going to be placing it like that, where it's connected to the ground. Just because it looks more beautiful. Only be careful when you use it, because like that it can break a streak of block when it doesn't look beautiful anymore. So we're almost completely finished. But there's actually a couple things left to do, and my dumb self cannot really think what it is. But it's actually adding this little chain, not the first one, but the second one. And I don't know why I'm selecting all those. Oh yeah, before we do that though, we're gonna change the background color. And I'm gonna place it on a cyan. Let's just say cyan, yeah. So as you can see, it looks like that. Then you can choose the ground color. You can copy and paste, and I'm gonna make it a little darker in this case. You can then choose a ground. Also, this fading ground is this one, okay? Don't mind it. I'm gonna choose that one. Yeah, oh, you also have to change the ground too, by the way. This time I'm gonna make it a bit more green, like this, to give the effect. But I'm gonna make everything a bit darker because it's honestly killing my eyes. Then you can use not those chain, but the second one that are a bit smaller. You can use them on bigger structure, like those, which helps out a little. Just don't overuse them. And boom, just like that, we're done. So yeah, it's time for the final showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.